NBA All-Star Game 2020. It wouldn't be an NBA All-Star Game without somebody being left off the list, without somebody being snubbed, without someone being disrespected. And we have two people in particular, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, each averaging 27 points a game, both players not making it on any level, starter or reserve. First time it's ever happened in 35 years. And I'm going to break it down on everybody else who got left off the list. Who's right? Who's wrong? Let me know how you feel. Drop a comment below as you've entered the Sports Opinion Log here in LexAnderson World, the fastest growing sports channel out here on YouTube, out here on social media. So if you're down with all things NBA All-Star on the road to 1,000 subscribers, if you're down with Eastern or Western Conference, or if you're just a fan of a player, make sure you're doing the right thing by liking this video, dropping a comment below, and subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Now let me get down to hitting this J on this video. One thing that I failed to mention in my last video, shout out to my brother Bryce. I love you, but I gotta speak the truth here in the Sports Opinion Log. There was initial upset that Jimmy Butler was being given a starting position. And I forgot to add, all-star vote selection is like this: 50% for the fans, 25% for the players, 25% for the media. So, when it came to the fans, Jimmy Butler was in fourth place. When it came to the media, he was in third place. And when it came to the players, guess what? Sixth place. So the NBA feels the way I feel about Jimmy Butler. They don't like him. I don't like him. But let's talk about the players who really matter, since Jimmy Butler did get the reserve spot. I'm going to start in no particular order, but if I'm starting with you first, it's because I really don't have much to say. DeMar DeRozan, I'm fine with that. Jaylen Brown, fuck the Celtics, Laker Nation, all day, every day. The immortal Kobe Bryant, the king, LeBron James, who will now be carrying not just the torch, but the world on his shoulders. In Greek mythology, there was a man known as Atlas who carried the world on his shoulders. And after seeing the tribute by the Lakers, shout out Laker Nation, shout out M6 Drop, Derek Tyler, Brooklyn, Maine, Gulch Conditioning, the ramifications, the repercussions felt worldwide over the loss of Kobe Bryant. Anthony Davis, Chicago native, teammate of LeBron James, the captain. Who's LeBron going to pick first? LeBron James is literally and figuratively our modern day Atlas, as he has to carry the world on his shoulders, the NBA, the basketball world, and truly, in year 2 of year 4, bring a championship to LA. But this year, LeBron, mentally, emotionally, he's just truly amazing. Bradley Beal, first off, Bradley Beal knew what he was getting into when he signed a 2-year extension worth $72 million to stay with the Wizards. Okay? He's dropped mad buckets at times, but his team is 2-9 when he scores 35 plus points. So he's held them down, but they have a losing record. There's no John Wall, but he's given an all-star performance. But again, your team's not winning when you drop mad points. I'm fine with Bradley Beal being left off the list. Derrick Rose, only because it's in Chicago, sentimental value. He should have made it. Zach LaVine, again, he plays for Chicago. Why didn't he make it? It makes no sense. Ja Morant, who I, LexAnderson Sports Opinion Log, fastest growing sports channel here on YouTube, at this point, liking, you should be dropping comments. I need to see them. I need to read them. I'm going to reply back to you. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year, is holding it down for the crown. Why this young man hasn't been rewarded with an all-star nod is beyond me. Because what more do you want? Came out of nowhere, took NCAA by storm. He's held it down for the Grizzlies, who are in playoff contention, okay? Unlike the Phoenix Suns and Devin Booker. Again, Devin Booker, I really don't have an issue with him not being on the list, honestly. Like, to me, Ja Morant deserves that spot. Now, of course, there's talk about Andre Drummond, who at least 3 to 4 times in this season, to my knowledge, had 20 games. But again, there's no Blake Griffin, done for the season. The Pistons, they're not in contention. So unfortunately, he's suffering the ramifications of that. And Devin Booker, as great as he is, and people, Trae Young, the Hawks, crap ass team, but the league has chosen to build Trae Young up. He's forever linked with Luka Doncic, like I've talked about in previous videos. And again, Trae Young, he puts on Kobe Bryant's jersey on Sunday, number 8. You know, has a double double, 45 points, 24 shots. Like, it's things like that that's going to win the public and the people over. And really, who really knows about Devin Booker? Honestly, in terms of popularity. And sometimes popularity over exceeds what you see on the stat sheet on a nightly basis. Kyrie Irving, Paul George, who cares? Kyrie Irving has missed nearly 2 months. Whittle, he's the one who's been holding it down. Why should Kyrie Irving be an all-star when he's missed what? Well, first of all, Kyrie's played in only 18 games. Come on now. And Paul George with player load management bullshit is whack. Like, if you, to me, being an all-star means attendance. That means you're there. You're putting in the work night in, night out. I find it's fair. Some things in life just aren't fair. There's a lot of people out there in real life, in the real world, who put in a hard day's work and good effort night in, night out, and they don't get the respect, the recognition, or the raise that they deserve. So, at the end of the day, let's be real. These are millionaires who are going to enjoy a great time in Chicago for the weekend, NBA All-Star, and the world will still turn. Life will be fine. If they're not on the list, hey, guess what? Step your game up, work even harder to be the best so that people do have to acknowledge you. However, this doesn't apply to Devin Booker, as he's been in the league 5 years, and we're going to have 9 new All-Stars for the first time in like nearly over 10 years. Thank you very much for tuning in, and make sure you're liking, dropping a comment below, subscribing to the channel, most and more importantly, and pressing the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Let me know how you feel. Did they get it right? What did they get wrong? And, I'll catch you guys and girls on the other side. Until next time, sports fans nationwide, Lex Anderson signing out.